So with no further ado, like I said, I'm going to invite Arlene Leiva to come on the stage with me right here. Arlene.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Well, just fine. How are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good. I'm glad you're here and glad you could make it safely.
Oh, thank you.
And
Tried.
Yeah, you tried. How was the drive down here?
It was pretty
good?
light, yeah.
Yeah, light traffic.
Yeah.
No, none
Very
of
bad
these,
work.
what do they call those, sig alerts and all that kind of
No,
stuff?
I thank God, no.
Good, good, good. So how's performing business going for you
It's
right now?
going pretty good. We have a couple of projects. Hopefully, if it work out, we'll be able to, things will come out of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, positive things will come out of it.
Right. You, you did, like I mentioned earlier, you had given me a tape of your first album cut,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which is an album cover that I have here,
It's cool.
which is here,
En tierra firme.
En Tierra Firme.
Means on solid ground. Most
Right.
people don't know.
That's what it means in translated English, right?
Right.
Maybe we could get a shot of.
Quickie.
Let's see who's got it. Yeah, here we go. Zoom up on this, the album cover. I'll be showing it to you guys another time because she's going to be performing, like I said, 4 songs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Arlene Leiva in Tierra Firme.
Right.
This is your first released album, right?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay, all right. Well, let's start the interview.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, I understand, I asked Danny, you guys come from New York?
Yeah,
That
that's
correct?
where we actually were born.
Tell me
at.
about New York. What's it like over there?
Oh, it's nice and cold.
Nice and cold, really, right
Yeah,
now?
those people that like cold weather, it's real cold, and the winter is really cold.
Yo, I'll admit I've seen a lot of shows and interviews that they've done out there, and they're on the street, and the wind's blowing like crazy,
Yeah.
freezing.
I
And,
know. I mean, if you're from here, it's kind of cold. It's really extremely cold. If you're from there, they're kind of used to it, so they can be outside
in shorts
snow.
and stuff.
No, not in shorts. Not in shorts.
No,
but
really?
It's not. It's not so bad if you're used to it. It's not so bad.
Yeah, well, like my brother, he lives out in Reno. It gets cold out there when it snows,
Yeah.
but he always wears shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mentioned shorts because this guy, he's like Eskimo or something.
Wow.
He could jump into old
That's
cold
cool.
water there. But I've been there once. Stopped by, I went on the strip, Broadway, and then checked out the sign, the famous Coke sign that they have there,
Yeah.
that they display in the middle there,
Yeah.
in between the fork. I had to see it, I always see it on TV.
Yeah.
So, at what age did you get started doing
Well,
your performing and singing?
performing, I started choir when I was about 8. I started chorus, singing in chorus and stuff. But when I was really, really young, I always wanted to be, my dad's a singer. He's a professional singer. He's been singing for 45 years. So
Right.
I always wanted to do what my dad was doing. And I didn't understand back then what it was.
Right, well, you know what? Before you go any further,
Yeah.
I know your brother, look at me, I cannot hold on to this paper. What is going on here? I'm sorry, I just cannot hold on to this paper. Before we go any further, we had an interview before, a pre-interview with you guys, and your brother Danny was there, and he had a little story to tell about when you were a young girl. So I'd like to invite Danny to come on here right now. Danny Leiva. All right, Danny. Nice to see you here.
Nice to
Glad
see
you could
you.
make it, Danny.
Hello.
Have a seat.
Happy to be here.
Yes, well, thank you very much. So let's hear about this little story again.
Oh, well, it's a cute little story. Arlene was about 4 years old, and my dad was doing a big show. It was Radio City Music Hall, and it was a big Latin festival. It was beautiful. And then, right like halfway through the middle of it, we see Arlene's seat is empty, because we're all sitting there, my mom, and all of a sudden we start looking for her, and we see her walking all the way down the aisle, walking up the stairs, on stage, right when my dad's in the middle of performing.
In the performance, right?
And he just didn't know what to do, so he picks her up and just keeps on singing with her in his arms, and everybody's applauding. It was really
Yeah,
fun.
it always gets the crowd, man. A touching
Yeah.
little scene with the
He was
child.
trying to get rid of me, and I wouldn't go away. I was like,
Really?
I kept on coming back, so he finally just grabbed me.
And you were how old at the time?
I was for 2.5.
No, you were closer. Yeah, around down around 3 to between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
3 and 4.
She is at that age. She knew what she wanted to be on stage.
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
want to be there.
That's when you first. Yeah, that's when you had your taste of being on the stage.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you do the writing and compose some of her music too. Right?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm also a singer-songwriter, and I started kind of young too when I was about 12. And we've always been in the show business. My dad, my aunt was a very famous singer back in South America. She died in 1966 of a car accident, but she was very famous, and so we all come from a musical background, family type.
Yeah, you mentioned that about your father too. You're pretty popular out there.
Yeah,
Well, you
back
guys hail
east.
from what country? What country you guys hail from?
Argentina, South
Argentina.
America, and
And your father's, you guys, he's well known out that way, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, his sister is really known
Ah,
too.
his
so
There.
when I
sister,
was
okay.
saying, my aunt
Yeah.
Susi Leiva, and
Sings tangos.
yeah,
Yeah.
they sing that.
Yeah, because I'm. Yeah, you were telling me about the singing, and you also performed out that way, or where was it that you said you performed?
With my dad in New York.
Yeah, right.
In New York. Yeah.
There's
She's-
also we do have clips of that we'll be
Mhm.
showing a little later on in
Yeah.
the show, so that the people could see. And your dad is in one of those clips, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He's almost at the end.
Somewhere.
That's when you perform. I know I do a little karaoke thing, but it's
Yeah.
like I hated it getting up there on that stage when you feel that you're always tense. I mean, do you think it's good that you do get a little nervous every time you perform, or?
Actually, to me, it works out in my advantage because every time I really get nervous, somehow it makes me perform better.
Does-
It gives me more of that energy that I need to.
Makes you more aware
Right.
Yeah.
of your surroundings and what you want to do.
No matter if for me, no matter if I perform for one person or for 100 people. I mean, for me, I always really get extremely nervous before I perform. It doesn't advance one person.
Well, there's some water on you if you need it. That's right. You're not performing yet, but
No.
what you will be doing, you'll be performing 4 songs, and
Right.
maybe I'm gonna go out of line here and just mention the 4 songs because I will mention them again,
Right.
just so that people out there will get to hear each one of the songs you will be doing. One of them, let's see, will be
Tierra firme.
Vaquero de Amor,
Oh, Vaquero de Amor, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Corazón Herido, Vuela Paloma.
Right.
And Tierra Firme.
Right.
I was going to mention that, but I didn't because I realized that was the album. I didn't realize that was the title of the song.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
the
thought it
title
was-
of the album too.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was the title. So that a little confused me. And Tierra Firme, but Danny did tell me that the songs that are in blocks here are the
Yeah.
ones that you'll be mentioning. Look at me, I still got lost. But anyway, en Tierra Firme, Vaquero de Amor, Corazón Herido, and Vuela Paloma are the 4 songs that Arlene will be performing for us. How we doing on time there, guys? Are we doing, because I want to get Arlene up there to perform one of her songs. Well, like I mentioned earlier, we do have, this is a little out of the ordinary too, to have a guest and then to have a clip of another group. That's like very unusual. But I promised Angel Sepulveda that I'm going to put it on for him because we do cover them also. But I figured we'll work it all in there.
It's all music.
Right, it's all musical. It's
It's all
a
music,
music
so it's
family
all
type
good.
thing. So what
We were
we're going to
listening
do is
to it and it
right.
was
We're going to listen.
great.
We're going to go instead of a break, an announcement. I'm going with the clips. So if you guys got that clip queued up from the group Sabroso, we'll go ahead and run that clip. Meanwhile. welcome back to the Keith Allen Show. That was a clip from the group Sabroso, which I had the privilege of filming down there at the Hopping Puente Hills. Fabulous group. They also performed Saturday at the Chicano Music Awards, which was put on by Sancho. Sancho from the Sancho Show, the radio show. From her first album, a beautiful song written by Arlene Leiva, and also the name of the album cover itself, called En Tierra Firme. I'd like to introduce to you a very special singing artist. This is Arlene Leiva.
Ya puedo ver todo claramente, ya puedo ver las cosas bonitas y tomar mi destino entre mis manos y reírme del pasado y probarme a mí misma que podré lograrlo sola. Estoy cansada, ya agotada, seguir por los caminos que todos trazan para mí. Lo que he sufrido, si al fin y al cabo es experiencia de mi vida, no de ciencia, que tan solo convivir, bastante bien el resultado, no me quejo si he ganado al reconocer a alguien importante para mí.
That was a beautiful song, which is called En Tierra Firme, right?
Right.
And that was from your first album, well, it was written down here, and it's the cover of the album also,
Right.
En Tierra Firme. Yeah, I have the cassette of this, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I never saw it this big.
I know, it's small.
Yeah, it was. I'm always looking at that small little tape there.
There's a little story with that song. At the time, I was doing some dealings with some people at a company called Milagro Sound Studio, and I originally wrote that song for Vicky Carr. She was gonna, but at the time she was between labels and she had a problem with Sony, and I don't know. So at that time, Arlene came with her contract, and so I let her record it.
I took it.
Yeah, he took it.
She took it.
You did it just fine. I mean, I love that song. It
Thank
came
you.
out great. You guys, there's some pictures you guys brought and a little clip of something here, which I am going to get to. We'll look and talk about that. But I'd like to get some of the questions out there for the interviews. When did you first start making a public appearance on the stage?
Actually, right after choir, we had a talent show in high school. And I was about 16, 17. And he came up with the idea of doing a song. It was a country song. He wasn't used to singing, making songs for country, 'cause usually he used to play rock.
Oh,
I used
in
to
your
be-
band or
So-
something?
I used to
Yeah.
be a wild boy.
The wild boy with long hair, those bad dudes. Yeah.
Really now?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
One day
Quite
they had to
different.
cut him, his hair, he almost cried.
Yeah, quite different.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
I still remember that talent show.
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
It was
Well,
fun.
what's that again? Once again, was that you had the long hair and everything then? Or?
Oh,
They
at
had
the
to cut
talent
you-
show, kind
We
of.
still had it.
Yeah, it was kinda long.
long. Not so long, but
Yeah.
it was still long. And
You were there. I mean, you both were there.
Yeah,
Right, he
we
played-
did a little number.
Like
that
a
was,
duet.
Oh.
Like a duet,
Yeah.
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 We had another little friend also that was playing the lead guitar.
Yeah.
It was a
That's
cute
fun.
little thing.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
so-
the first time I really.
It was like a trio thing.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. It was. She presented
She
I
was
wrote a
fun.
song, and they didn't want anything very hard, any, kind of hard rock.
Mhm.
So I wrote like a country song, and we performed it, and that was the first time we performed on stage together.
Mhm.
Also,
That was the first time.
she was like around 16.
Yeah. I was about 16. So.
What happened after that? What happened
Then,
after that appearance? What did you do? Then?
Actually, we didn't do. We started performing a little bit here and there, as a rock group, and
We kind of went separate ways.
separate ways. And then when my dad came back in '86, he performed in an Argentinian club. 'Cause, he performs tangos, and he wanted us to perform a couple of songs just for the fun of it. Just for him to get a break and to introduce us. And we sang 2 Spanish songs that he wrote, and from there everybody liked it. So we saw we saw everybody like the songs and they wanted more.
Yeah.
So that's when we started singing duet here and there, and Gaucho Restaurant, El Almacén. I mean, a lot of Spanish restaurants that they had.
So then, when you guys, how long has it been since you guys came from New York? Then?
Oh, 78.
Yeah.
Oh, in '78.
Yeah.
Back in 1978. So we're Californians now.
Right.
The accent is still there.
Right.
We lost our New York accent.
And
Yeah.
after this duet thing, what happened next?
Well, a lot of things happened.
Yeah.
Arlene performed for a while with a group. She got into a group.
A
She's
blues band.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
very good at blues. She's got a beautiful voice and she sings
Yes, I know. It's great.
beautifully. Those
Taught me a
blues.
lot. Taught me a lot how to sing better.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I noticed if I don't keep up the singing, if I don't keep doing it and stuff, and
The
like,
diaphragm.
yeah,
It's a muscle. That's all
right.
it is.
I get up there and I think I'm gonna do great, and it's like, it's terrible, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Gotta
oh my
exercise,
God.
yeah.
I gotta keep that diaphragm thing up, your muscles in the throat, or whatever you
Yeah.
gotta do. But I'm gonna take a short break, and we'll come
Okay.
back. We're gonna talk a little further and have you perform some more songs for us,
Okay,
okay?
great.
So I'm
Thanks.
gonna take a break, and we'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. Once we're back, we just start talking about what's happening. I want you are going to perform another song, which is
Right.
your second song, and let's see what I do to the list here. It's going to be from your new stuff, right?
Right.
That will be soon be released, called Vaquero de Amor, right?
Right. Vaquero de Amor.
Good. Okay. Well, what I'm going to have you just make your way up on the stage, and
Okay.
then prepare yourself and
Okay.
get
cool.
ready to sing the song. Okay. And Danny's going to go and cue the tape up for you. Okay.
Vaquero de Amor.
Vaquero de Amor.
Y no quiero que cambies nada por mí. Tú serás la pasión que hay en mi corazón. Yo seré el romance. Aunque no somos igual, a mí me gustan baladas y a ti taconear. Ya ves, no hay diferencia en el amor, porque yo ya soy tuya. Ven, vaquero, acércate a mí, tómame en tus brazos, séme fuerte junto a ti, no me dejes ir, enlázame a tu corazón, vaquero de amor. Ven, vaquero, Ya ves, no hay diferencia en el amor, porque yo ya soy tuya. Ven, vaquero, acércate a mí, tómame en tus brazos, séme fuerte junto a ti, no me dejes ir, enlázame a tu corazón, vaquero de amor. Ven, vaquero, acércate a mí, tómame en tus brazos, séme fuerte junto a ti, no me dejes ir, enlázame a tu corazón, vaquero de amor. Ven, vaquero, acércate a mí, ven, vaquero, sé fuerte junto a ti, ven, vaquero, acércate a mí.
Guess what? I went to the Goethe Museum. There was a really pretty Roman garden and a big fountain. It has lots of sculptures. I saw one that was half man and half horse. A king's cabinet. What did he put in there? Paintings too. They're so pretty. Wow, what a crowd. You can visit too. It's easy and it's free. Call 310-458-2003.
Welcome back to the Keith Allen Show, everybody. Yeah, what can I say? But it's fabulous.
Thanks.
It's a fabulous song. I mean, that was called Corazón. No, that's
No,
Vaquero
Vaquero de
de Amor.
Right.
Like I wasn't. They probably think wasn't he listening? But I was. Like to have Denny come back over here
Yeah,
and
he disappeared.
get
on
back.
me.
Yeah, he disappeared. Well, that's because he's queuing up the table there for you because he knows where to stop it and where the
I know
music
about
is.
the songs.
Yeah, you know about the songs.
He's the one
right?
that wrote it.
Right, you wrote. I've noticed you did. You have your name on here like 4 times or so, right?
Yeah, 4
Yeah, I have
songs.
4
Yeah.
songs in that one, and then I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of
Yeah.
the stuff. So
He does a lot of writing. He can make like 10 songs in a day and a half. 2 days.
Wow,
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
it's a lot of songs.
yeah, I've been doing it for quite a while, and as you can notice, this stuff that she's coming out with now is kind of different.
Yeah.
She was doing a lot of ballads and you know, kind of popular type stuff. Now she's going down to a more simplistic type, you know, but with a lot of feeling.
Actually, this is from a group too. I am with a group, but the group couldn't make it today. They had out to go.
Yeah.
They're on the road right now, but I'm actually performing with a group. Hopefully, pretty soon we'll have a gig. We just got together, so.
Great, and I hope it all works out. We have I want to show the clip that you guys brought. You guys
Okay.
brought this clip. We're gonna
Yeah.
run.
Set that up.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
they
run
already
like,
got it.
well, they have it. I think they we had it queued up there. We're gonna run it for like a minute and a half or so.
You can
cut it
probably
in half.
talk through it that way. I
Right,
can
yeah,
explain to
exactly.
them.
We won't put audio on there, guys. Just turn the audio, or I
Off.
mean, audio maybe just up a little bit, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and we could sort of have Arlene.
And then
Yeah, she'll narrate it for us, and talk talk about what's going on the tape.
punto final, and it was a pretty good show. I was able to be in 4 TV shows when I was in Domingo because of my dad. He's really famous over there. So that was the first night I was there. By the second night I already had the show. That was another show, TV show. It's called En Buena Hora, and I performed there too.
It's also Dominican Republic.
Yeah, most of the stuff in the beginning is in the Dominican Republic, and
They're very.
he met me at Tiffany's, and that's how they invited me to the show. And I performed there too, of course, you see.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun because the public over there is really warm. I won't be surprised, and I was so surprised when I went there. This is another TV show. It's called Show del Mediodía, and I did this twice. I'm just gonna show it once, but there was 2 different times that I went and I performed there, and the
Where was
reason.
this was all in the same.
Dominican Republic.
Dominican.
Right, different channels. I believe it's Channel 9 over there, or Channel 4. I performed at 2 channels over there, and this is Channel 4.
This one's Channel 4 right here.
Right, and they let me to spot twice in a week, so I was pretty happy about that.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I was real busy in a week. I had 4 TV shows and 2 appearances to do. This is my dad. He's in New York. Yeah, so Tango, mi buenos años querido. First time I ever sang with my dad. It's the only time we really sang with my dad. And he's still in New York now, and he's still performing. He likes to perform. He'll never stop performing.
It is a fun art.
This is in Domingos Alegres. I performed there too. So I sang there too. So
We're gonna go on a break, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking once again with singing artist Arlene Leiva and her brother Danny Leiva. Leiva.
Gotta start taking the time. They gotta start doing something for their community.
We need companies to invest in the community. We need them to give people a chance. We need them to provide jobs.
It starts with me, it starts with you, it starts with each one of us. We need to rethink our city and we need to change our attitudes.
Our people, our city, our LA.
All right, we're back. Let's see. What order are we in here now? Let's see. You got another song that you're gonna be doing,
right,
which is the 3rd song, right?
and that's
Let's see what we got here. And I haven't even been keeping to my questions or anything because I lined up 10 questions for you to answer for me. And last we ended up where you both were doing the duets, or what was that? Further than that?
no.
Or no, you were performing a lot of places
she
or
was.
something.
Yeah, she was doing stuff with the group, and then she started performing live. At the same time, I went back to South America, Argentina. I did some performing live out there too.
Yeah.
A lot of stage performances and a couple of TV things, and then we kind of met back here, and we went back to New York, and then we came back here to California, and we continued doing things. So
What happened after
we've been
that?
working
Just
both
give me-
separate and together.
Yeah, because that I guess if nobody realized what I'm trying to do now, it's the build up from when you started to
Right.
where you're at now.
That's right.
But the kind of music that you're trying to play for, are you trying to adjust yourself to the music that the people want right now?
Right.
Is that what's happening?
Right.
And what do you feel like the people are wanting
Well,
to listen to right now in
well,
your type of music?
Right now it's like right now it's hot. Right now our bandas or
Grupos.
rancheras
Right,
and
groups.
grupos.
The punta quebradita stuff.
Quebradita
Right.
stuff,
So
yeah.
I'm not involved that much into be able to sing too much ranchera, which even though I love to sing rancheras. I'm getting more into that, but slowly. So right now I'm just trying to
She's
get in
doing
with
a
a group.
shift.
Yeah.
What kind of audience do you see is more, or would buy your music?
Oh, Spanish, Mexican.
Mexican
audience, right?
Yeah, they buy a lot.
Central
and
American
they're
a
really
lot.
they're really faithful. So
Yeah.
that's why I realize that once they like you, that's it. They'll buy everything that there is, and
Yeah.
so I realize that a lot. Even though everybody of course buys, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
right now we're trying to appeal right now to that kind of audience.
Right, because sometimes you do got to try to put out the music that they want to hear. I mean, if you
Right.
want to get, you want them to buy your music,
Always
you wanna
maintaining
listen
your
to it.
line and your style,
Right.
but try to please the audience.
You're right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
guess
the
I
one-
looked at it like as a whole, but really it's like, generally where you're at, where you're performing,
Right.
unless you really want to like travel around the world or something,
Right.
and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How far have you been traveling
Well,
to perform?
I was lucky that I went to New York. I went to Dominican Republic, and I did hit Puerto Rico, but wouldn't have enough time. I did a couple radio stations in Puerto Rico, and in New York I did the biggest radio station over there was Wado and Super Kaku. So I was lucky in New York to do that because it's a lot of competition. So, but then I came back, and when I came back, we realized that if we want to be here, we have to do, because the public is the one that really tells you.
Yeah.
They make you or they break you. So
That's
you have
right.
to go for what the public wants. So that's what we're trying
That's
to do.
why we're still at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, and much success at it. The pictures that you did bring here, explain to me which pictures, or
kinda
who's this
small.
person? Yeah.
Okay.
See if we could try to zoom up on that there, Adrian. See if you can get
Okay,
that
right
picture.
here,
See-
this.
No, yeah, we
There
had the
you
right
go.
camera there.
Okay, this right here is Giuliano.
Any
Teo
closer? That's
is,
about it? That's it, huh?
There you go.
I don't know.
He's a sensation right now. He's very, very famous. He's singing one of my songs on this. It's called Voy a Triunfar. You see, this right here is a talent festival.
Okay.
That's ongoing right now as we speak. They had Friday and Saturday. They had
Semifinals.
semifinals, and they're going to have the finals in June, the 19th of June, in the Hollywood Palladium. And the song that you see there, the festival is called Voy a Triunfar.
Right.
Triumph.
Right.
And
well,
that's my song.
Right. We were talking about that though when we
Yeah.
did the pre-interview thing, and
So
I
It's
seen
really
it up there too.
exciting.
We did attend. We attend. Jaime Perez and myself. We attended over there
it
in
was at
Channel
the
52.
Hilton.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Channel 52 was out there.
They were there, and they're.
Papillon and just about everybody.
These were the
Caleb.
pictures from there because you guys were there, right?
That's right. Yeah, we were invited guests.
The other man that you're here in the picture
That's
with us.
that's a musical director called Pepe Mota. He's very famous in the industry. He's done arrangements, musical arrangements for just about everybody out there. And yeah, he was there that night. He did the arrangements from on my song.
And this
for the
this
festival.
is a clip from the promotion thing.
This is a
Right,
clip
one of
that's
the
going to be
promotion.
appearing, I think, in Opinion newspaper. It's about the festival. We want everybody to show up and go. It's beautiful. It's done
Beautifully. It's
beautifully
really
done
really
and
nice.
artistically done. And Giuliano's got a tremendous voice, and he's a great interpreter. So
It's a good friend too. He's a really
Yeah.
nice guy. I really like him a lot.
good friends.
Padrino del
Padrino del evento.
Padrino. Yeah, he's
Padrino
like the
del
godfather
evento.
of the event.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Look, that's really special. I had a good time. We were both standing there enjoying it. I mean, fantastic setup they had
Oh
there.
yeah,
I mean,
it was
do.
packed, and you don't see how it's gonna. Hollywood Palladium, the 19th, it's gonna be packed. Everybody go out there,
I mean, it was
get your
hard.
tickets early
What's
because
this? Yeah, I mean, you guys gonna be there? Or?
Yeah,
probably
of
be
course.
invited guests there. Yeah,
Great.
they're gonna have the finals. Out of 30 contestants, there's only 12 of them now, and one of them's gonna be the winner. Five
Yeah,
of them's the
right.
semifinal and
Yeah.
runner-up. So
They
and
were
it's really great.
They were good singers there. I mean,
Yeah, they were really good
Okay.
singers,
Really
and
good
you know,
singers.
it was so emotional because you know, I mean, you see these people, you know, their life dream, you know, and they
All of a
go
sudden,
there, and all of
yeah.
a sudden they're on TV. That's like the dream come true for them, and it's like, you know, a lot of emotions going back and forth. You know, everybody was crying. I mean, I cried, he cried, everybody, because you know, it was really
Yeah.
emotional thing.
Very emotional thing.
They had different nationalities there also.
oh
Different
yes,
countries
yeah,
over
just
there.
about everywhere in Latin
Peru,
America.
Guatemala, everything, every
Yeah.
country.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was just like just general people
Local
just
thing?
coming. Yeah, just coming in. And
yeah.
I also heard like there was a few USA people. I mean residents here also that were
Yes,
involved.
yeah,
in
there's
this,
two
right?
contestants that won from USA.
Right. That was, when he
the
said that,
semifinals, so they're there.
yeah, I thought this was like you know, it was mostly like out internationally somewhere.
Yeah.
But at first I was confused. Like, was this like a Chicana girl singing or you know or what? You know.
Yeah, she was
thought,
representing the U.S.
The
and She's
USA.
from
Yeah,
Mexican
it's-
descent, and she
really
did a
like
beautiful song.
Yeah, I know. I
Beautiful
really
song.
love the songs are neat. And I was just like loving to be the one to cover that event. You know, I was
I
like,
know.
God, I'd like to
It
be
was-
there.
it was a
I'd love
great
to have had a
event.
clip of that to show these people because it was really fun. Had a really good time. So you did 2 songs. You're gonna be doing a 3rd song.
Right.
Hopefully the gremlins won't get to us this time, and we're gonna be able to. I don't know. Did you get to fix the queuing up the taser
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all?
it's all fixed now.
Okay.
We're all
yes.
ready for her.
Yeah, because she is going to be doing another song here. Let's see, yeah, because that's going to be coming up next. You're going to be performing this song.
The third song.
Yeah, the 3rd song, which is going to be Corazón Herido, right? Corazón Herido. And what is this? Is this one of the newest ones that's going to be coming
Yes,
out?
yes.
Which is not in this album.
Not in the
No,
album,
no,
no.
no.
And how soon are you producing any music right now that you're going to be putting out? Soon?
Well, right now, actually, we're between record companies. We're hoping that we have a couple of big, which I can't tell right now which
Right,
one,
okay.
but we have a couple of really big record companies that are interested. So we're
Good.
trying to figure out which one's going to be the best. That's going to be, you know, for
Mostly that has the best mechanism behind it to be able to
Promotion and
reach
everything.
the most amount of people.
Okay, great. Well, then we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be listening to Arlene Leiva singing that song,
Corazón Herido.
Corazón Herido, right after this. Don't go away, guys. All right, well, welcome back to the Keith Allen Show. We're going to be hearing a very fabulous singer, artist, Arlene Leiva. She's going to be singing her song, Corazón Herido, and that's from, not from this album, but this is one of her albums. This is one of her latest songs that's going to be coming out. And with no further ado, here's Arlene Leiva.
Tengo que seguir luchando en esta vida. Debo continuar buscando el amor. Tengo que seguir luchando por mi vida. Y mi corazón herido poder sanar. Corazón herido, no llores, deja el sufrimiento ya. brazos de un amor y mi corazón herido poder sanar. Corazón herido, no llores, deja el sufrimiento ya, ya serás feliz de nuevo y el amor encontrarás. Corazón herido, no llores, deja el sufrimiento ya, ya serás feliz de nuevo, amor encontrarás.
Knew a homeboy, his name was Carl. Yeah, we took a little ride in his dad's new car.
He was zigging, zigzagging in and out of the cones, man. I swear, partner's mind was in the twilight zone.
Turned up the bass, just booming the street. We were booming, yes, booming to the cold, stupid beat.
He didn't see the man with the sign slow down. He just kept acting a fool. He wouldn't give him a break. Give him a break, don't take much time.
Hi, this is Richard Grieco of Booker. Nobody likes to be delayed by road construction, and Caltrans understands. They try to do their job without getting in the way, but sometimes they have no other choice. Give them a break.
Well, Arlene, thank you for that third song,
Thank
which
you.
is fabulous. Again, once again, that was Corazón Herido, right?
Yeah,
Who wrote this one?
him too.
Oh, you did. All
Yeah.
right.
Actually, everything I'm singing today, he wrote.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then, all this is your. Have you done anything? Said anything with this yet, or this is what you're
No,
hoping
this is
for?
this is what we're working on,
Working on, right?
for our next release. So we still have to put a couple more songs in.
Mhm.
There's like 8 of them finished. We gotta do like a couple more, and then we'll have when we have the record finished, we'll come on your
Yeah.
show again. And let you
Is there any kind of like hotline that you guys have where people get hold of you, or you guys are more low key, don't have people?
Well, actually, there's a hotline they
Yeah.
can be calling.
What- yeah.
It was she's
not
part
that
of my
hard.
personal manager.
Great.
Her name is Sheila Fike.
Oh yeah, I
And
met
they-
Sheila. She's right
they,
over there.
Yeah,
right.
they can call her.
She's over here.
Okay.
Should I give the number?
Yeah, if you guys want people to get
Yeah.
a hold of it, find out where you're gonna be.
Well, they'll probably be
performing
in
someday
an answer machine or something
Okay.
there. It's 818-576-3974. 818-576-3974. And they can leave a message if they want, I don't know, if they want bookings or they want, a record or something, anything they want. They can just leave a message.
information on our.
Or they can tell me probably that if they like me.
Any donations, we'll be glad. Glad to get sent to
Support
there.
Arlene.
Right.
And I met Sheila at the pre-interview and stuff, and she was there in between us, and at first I was like, wait a minute, who's this person here? It's like I didn't get to meet her right away.
Actually, she's my cousin, but she's
Yeah.
my
Personal manager
photographer.
and-
I mean, actually, she took the picture of the album.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's done so many things. I mean, I
Well,
don't
you
know.
got to do me some headshots there,
I'll
Sheila.
tell you what, if it wasn't for
Yeah.
Sheila, I mean, we'd show up here. with-
Actually, I got their
Wow.
first record deal because of her. She knew the owner of the record company.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sheila. Right. Sheila.
Yeah.
We're gonna run that other clip, the other half of that clip that you guys brought, because we
Okay.
didn't get to get through that.
You want to set
But,
that up, Arlene?
yeah, whenever those guys are ready, they could go ahead and roll it, and then you guys could start narrating on it.
That was in Hollywood Noche. I was able to perform there. He's Argentinian, and he knows my dad, and he knew my aunt. So I performed there. It was a lot of fun. I
Channel
performed
52.
Caminito.
Was there any gremlins there?
No.
Well, everything was recorded.
Probably a
so-
couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I might start doing on this show. Start recording, pre-recording.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's much, because we had a couple incidents there, but I always recorded some.
This was at the same place?
Yeah, Jorge Lea. This was
How nice.
Yes, right there.
Yeah, and
Nice.
this one is
Foro 22.
Foro 22. I was able to
Channel 22.
sing, and it was kind of cool because they put the name and they sung and
Yeah,
everything.
this is
So,
very nice.
I mean, it was a really nice show too.
We'll get there. I'm getting there, Arlene. One of these, yeah, I'm gonna have the same thing soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what we're striving for.
Yeah,
This one is at the same place. huh?
Channel 22. Yeah, Eddie Dominguez. He's.
And over there at in what country you say? Same country?
Oh no, this is here.
Here, this is here.
Yeah,
I'm
these are
Okay.
the local ones.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
And,
She's done some local stuff.
And that's the kind of switching we got to get in this place too.
Well, yeah.
You know, the fade, not the.
See, that's what I liked about the whole show, a little thing in the bottom.
Yeah, that's
Little
neat. Yeah,
name tag.
it's like a video. You know, the way they do.
MTV,
Yeah,
yeah.
MTV stuff. You know, the video. That's it, right?
That's
That's
it,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
And we can come back to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now those are all the clips you guys put together
Yeah.
from the places that you've been performing, which I understand there's plenty more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we won't have.
Yeah, next time we're gonna do 2-hour show.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll just run all kinds of clips and stuff from the places that you've been. I'm sure that, you know, I'm all excited. I want to follow you around now. You know, it's like I
Yeah.
want to be there and I want to be at
Well,
the places you go to because you know. It's
That's
like,
why they can call on that phone number because we'll be leaving messages, you know, with current stuff and.
Yeah, where she's going to be acting, you know, performing next and stuff, like when her record's going to come out.
Yeah, exactly. The hotline where they
Right
can
now,
say
that
we're-
record they can still get at Musica Latina.
Oh yeah. that's
Yeah,
right.
in Washington,
Around
or they can
Washington.
call
In
us
Los
and we can always
Angeles?
get it.
That's it.
In East LA.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll pick them up later. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, we
Who's
should
gonna
sell
get
that
there?
record
We go.
there.
There's a
Yeah.
shot of it.
They can
Yes, they
call
can-
us or they can go Musica Latina.
You can either call us at that number or go to Musica Latina, the one in East Los Angeles, and ask for it. It's somewhere in the back, but they'll bring it to the front.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Arlene
Leiva.
Leiva.
Right.
Right. And this is En Tierra Firme album,
Tierra
right?
Firme.
Okay.
There's a lot of variety in that album. We have a kind of like samba, and then we have a dance tune, which is half English, half Spanish. We
A
have
lot
a
of-
blues. We have everything in the
We
album.
have everything,
So it's like-
ballads. They're going to
so
like it a lot.
they'll have something to choose there.
Right. I know that's what's good is when they have, you know, selection stuff. Well, let's get to the fourth song that you have to do, which is going to be Vuela Paloma, right?
Vuela Paloma.
Vula?
Vuela.
Vuela.
Oh, they said Vula. I say, oh, voulez-vous.
Vuela Paloma.
Frenchie, all right.
Yeah, it's
Well, yeah, that's right. This is a song with a bit of Latin satire to it, right?
Yeah, that's
Which is
right.
also like a picaresca.
Piscaresca.
Piscaresca?
Picaresca.
Something like
Oh,
that.
tongue twisted.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And like I said, once again, it's called Vuela Paloma. So why don't you just rush on the stage there? I mean, we got Gremlins happening today anyway. You could just get on the stage there and get ready, and Danny's gonna go and cue it up, get the tape ready because he knows how to do it and what song to put on first and when to cut it and everything else. And so Arlene's gonna be standing here waiting for the music.
Fui al baile con Mabel y de nuevo estaba él, cuero vestido tan galán, un vaquero formidable. Se acercó y me preguntó si quería yo su nido visitar. Le dije, vuela libre paloma tu nidal, busca otra palomita desplumar. Mira, hay tantas que puedes elegir, pero por Dios, ya aléjate de mí. Bailando de nuevo lo encontré, un par de quebraditas, tal vez 3, y de nuevo se acercó, de la mano me agarró y me besó y me abrazó, y cuando me soltó y terminó, le dije, vuela libre paloma tu nidal, busca otra palomita desplumar. Mira, hay tantas que puedes elegir, pero por Dios, ya aléjate de mí. Vuela libre paloma tu nidal,
have you guys come back over here and join me once again, because we'll be talking about the song once more. And this was the Vuela Paloma. Vuela Paloma. Translated in English, what? Dove flying or something like that, right? Flying dove.
Fly dove away.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we do have bilingual. This is like a bilingual audience out there we got going here. So like a lot of times I'll even let them speak in Spanish or whatever they can get across there. You know, sometimes a lot of times I mention to them to call here at the station if they have any questions for you guys and stuff. But I guess generally it's like today we just been rushing along with the show that I just forgot all about that. But they usually call me here at the station at the area code 213-269-8266. You guys have any questions to ask Arlene or Danny, feel free to call in, or myself. We're gonna let's see, we're gonna move along here. That was the fourth song and final song, right? The fourth and final song. Yeah. These are the ones that you're gonna try to put on another recording, right?
That's right.
These are three, because Tierra Firme is from the other album. Right. How many more are you guys trying to put on?
Well, we're gonna put an album with 10 songs.
About 10 songs.
10 songs together.
Is that general 10 or
10, 12?
10, 12 around there.
Yeah. Around there. How much time does it take for you to do that? I mean, do you go? Well, you go quick. You said you did that 10 in a day.
Well, that's not all my songs are like that.
No, but he can
There's been times where I can speed them up. There's other times where depends on how you're feeling and what you're doing. But
you got to capture the moment. You're laying down in bed 1 minute and then you.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot. This phrase or something comes to my head and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up and write it down real fast and then just go back to sleep. It happens a lot.
The good thing about him is that you tell him what you want and he's quick about that. I mean, you tell him, okay, well, I'm looking for this and this and this and that. I want to make a sad song, a happy song. I want to talk about the mountains or whatever. So, and he's really good at that.
Yeah, that's great.
So he's got a lot of talent in that. He's not only a composer and a singer, but he's an arranger too. So it's a lot of talent in
The
him.
music arrangements on that music so far is all me. It's all mine.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and get more stuff done.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you compose a song for me, and I'm gonna go out there and sing karaoke, and this is gonna be this from Danny.
Why not?
La la la. Yeah. Well, they're gonna be all surprised. Hey, this ain't on the list, I'm gonna sing what's up here. Well, it's for Danny Leiva, man. That's it, if they checked out the show, they would have known who you were, Yeah. But I know we're running out of time. They give me like the 1 minute rundown here, but I could go on forever with this. I'm just getting started, right? Or we just getting started. It always ends up that way. Yeah. Gremlins took over the show, but at the end of the show, it's like
worked out.
I had a great time.
We did too.
I look forward to seeing you performing also, soon somewhere and getting all your project together with the songs and the tape, and hopefully you pick a good company that's gonna really do good by you guys, and I look forward to seeing all the music out there and be able to feel excited about saying, hey, I know, hey, I know this person here. Yeah, right, exactly, and also invite you guys back anytime because you guys are a great people to interview and stuff.
Thanks.
I really appreciate you guys showing up here, Arlene and Danny.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Well, this has been another fun Gremlin Time show. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me and tuning in today, and I'd like to thank the group Sabroso for allowing me to put on their clips.
That was really great.
Yeah, it was really nice, right? You guys got to look for them also, and I'd like to thank Danny and Arlene Leiva for showing up here on the Keith Allen Show. I'd like to thank the crew, Philip Estrada on camera, Adrian De La Rosa, and also throw me the name because you came in a little late. What's the name? Robert. Robert's your last name? Macias. He's also one of the students that we attend class over in Pico Rivera. And Jaime Perez, who was in the audio room working out everything, who had a big part of being a gremlin. And also, I'd like to thank the access coordinators, Guatemo Guzman and Richard Estrada, for helping me out on the show today. I'd like to wish everybody a safe and happy trails. But God bless and take care, everybody. Goodbye. This is Keith Allen.
But just couldn't see